is basic training on how to use your tanks. We'll start with your basic tank here. Your tank, depending on the mode, will have different numbers of crew. In most of the scenarios, you're going to have 6 in death mode, so forth, deathmatch. Basically, you'll load these little cubes. These are your crew inside your tank. Actually, there's a little hole there. Kind of load them in here. That's your crew. Once these guys are all out, your tank is destroyed. How you move is you take a movement stick. Now these will be different. Some of the expansion tanks will have different ones. All the base game tanks will have the same movement stick. These are tiger tanks. So you move, you kind of put this on any corner, any one of the 4 corners of the tank, and you kind of aim it. You kind of decide where you want to drop it. You let go, drop. Your tank can move up to the end of the line there. You can kind of match up there. You can stop if you want to stop halfway. That's fine. Just kind of match it in the same direction of the movement stick. Kind of place it parallel right along the side there, like that. That's how you move. You can move. Tanks in general will have 2 actions. They can move and shoot. Move twice or shoot twice. They can shoot. Right. That's how you move. How you shoot is you take one of your turrets, things here. You can kind of hold it. Basically, you just have to be touching some port of this top, and the whole top has to be covered. So you could be hanging your turret off like that. Just have to cover the whole top. But otherwise, you can tilt it up, down, as long as you're touching. As long as you're touching this in some way, you're good. You will place the disc on top and actually flick towards the other tank. Now, if you flick and it stays on the disc, that's not a shot. You can refire that. Once it falls off, though, that's a shot. You're done. Right. So as your tanks take damage, you'll lose these little cubes. These are your hit points, basically. Once they're all gone, again, your tank is gone. So that's movement and shooting with the tanks. You can get Panzerfaust guys or bazooka guys, depending on the expansion. And how they'll do, you can actually place this. You don't have to, first turn, you can actually kind of place this anywhere you want. Outside, just kind of anywhere outside the tank within the movement stick, and this guy can pop out. Kind of pop out to the end there like that. And he will pop out, and then he will gain his own, he'll be an independent action you can take each turn. He will move. You can move and shoot. He can't shoot twice. He can't move twice. He's a move, shoot. That's how he works. And how he shoots is you take this little Panzerfaust right here. You place it near, within a meeple's length. You can place it around him here. And you can place this on here and fire. They fire a little bit smaller ammunition. They're not a full-on tank, but still effective. Right, your tanks actually have, if you look at how they're designed here, they actually have a little bit of armor that works for ricocheting. If your tank is sideways, it's much easier to hit a side shot and spin your tank, which will cause more damage. Tanks are generally weaker on side. If you notice on the front, the bullet can actually pass underneath the tank, so it's a little bit harder. Or if he's angled, you might get a bounce. Tiger tanks are tougher than some of the expansion tanks, like the Russian tanks. Russian tanks are a little bit weaker. They have less armor. They'll actually lose cubes a little easier, but they're faster. Russian tanks will use their own movement stick. This will be part of an expansion here. And then smoke screens. And on your turn, in most of the game modes, you can move, shoot, or move, shoot, shoot. You can take your 2 actions, and then you get a free deployment of a smoke screen. Also, as one of your actions, I forgot to say, you could deploy another smoke screen action. But how the smoke screen works is basically just your tank fires off a little smoke. You can move it anywhere pretty much on the map you want. Just kind of fire it off. Usually you're probably going to want to protect yourself. Maybe put it between you and another tank, or you and a base cannon, what have you. So you can get that. So you can move, shoot, fire, smoke, move, or you can, 2 actions you can do, a combination of any move, shoot, or smoke screen actions. And then you get 1 free smoke screen. Alright, some of the expansions here, you might have a base. A base has got a little crew on it here, little meeples. There's your crew. And they man a cannon, which fires just like a tank, except you can place your turret anywhere in this little area here, and then aim and fire. The base does not move, doesn't have any, it's a base, concrete bunker, and you can fire. You have these little walls that protect you. If this wall gets knocked over, even if it does like that, it hits the meeple. Meeple's still alive, the wall stays there, it's rubble. But once these guys are knocked off, the base is done, the cannon no longer fires. I believe that's the basics.